day number 3 of the Chili Bowl Nationals 2013 version, and West Hollywood Irwin's bringing us surprises from all over the world today, man. You went international for us today, Hollywood.
Oh yeah, man! I'll tell you what. This is for my boys down under at JD Raceway. They got one of their own over here from South Wales, an Australian driver. I don't know. You can ask him if this is his first time over here. I think it is, but cool guy, man. A real cool guy. We got him just finished up his slice of pizza. I think he ran last night, so you can ask him about that. So I'll turn it over to him. His name is Alex Orr.
Okay, that'll work, man.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. This is gonna be cool. Thanks a lot, Hollywood.
All right, you got it. Here he is.
All righty. Hey, Alex, you there?
Yep, sure am, Dan.
How you doing, man?
Not too bad, thanks, mate. Yourself?
I'm doing all right. Hey, thanks for joining us here on the cushion, man. I really appreciate it, brother.
No worries. No problem at all.
All righty, man. Hey, let's get out there to the world who you are. Let's hear your name again and where you're from and what kind of cars you race back home.
My name is Alex Orr. I'm from Sydney in New South Wales, Australia. And usually at home we're racing 410 wing sprint cars, outlaw style. So this weekend at the Chili Bowl has been a bit of a shock to the system.
Now, is this your first? Let's talk about that, Alex. Is this your first time over here in the States for the Chili Bowl?
This is my first time leaving my home country at all. I'm 19 years old and never left the country. So for getting the Chili Bowl, I've never travelled before. So just being in your country has been a joy for me so far. And then we come to the Chili Bowl, and it's absolutely amazing. We have nothing like this anywhere in the world.
The Chili Bowl is one awesome event. You're right about that, Alex. Now, West Hollywood was telling me that you did you race last night?
Yeah, we raced last night. We had some problems on our Monday practice night with the car. So essentially last night was kind of our first time hitting the track in race pace. And we didn't do too bad. I mean, the heat race, we sort of just got the hang of the car and held our position. I think we went forward 2 spots. Unfortunately, we had to start in a C main, in which we came second and transferred through to our B. And we were going fast, man. We're learning every lap and improving every lap. So by the first lap of the B, I think we'd passed 3 or 4 cars, and unfortunately got into an accident. So we were running around with a damaged car, and I think we ended up 15. So we're learning and improving.
That you're going to have fun Saturday. You go to the alphabet soup then, huh?
That's it, man. It all comes down to it on Saturday. It's really a lot of work.
There you go. I got faith in you, man. Tell me a little bit who you running for and who's writing the check to get you all the way over here from Australia.
Look, I'm a family supported person. My family is writing all the checks to get us out here. But we got onto this drive through a connection at home. Our suspension technician, Bill Roberts, knows Mark Bush, the car owner.
Uh-huh.
And, that's how the opportunity arrived. I mean, we only have a 2-week break in our schedule back at home at the moment, so this is a good opportunity. Mark was quite happy to have us over here, and he's given us good equipment, so it all kind of fell into place, right place and the right time.
Right on. Now, who do you race for back in Australia? I didn't catch your team name or your sponsors back over there.
Back in Australia, we're just all racing, family-owned and run team. We're sponsored by Meanders Village Relocatable Homes.
Okay.
So, yeah, we do it all family-operated. We do it properly. We have multiple cars and motors and all the right gear at home. So we do things properly, but that's the way Mark runs his business over here. So
all right.
Have Mark on board.
All right, that's pretty cool. Now let's talk about some fun stuff. We got some racing out of the way. I want to know some things, man. This is your first time over here in the States, number one, but we'll just leave that off to the side right now. Let's talk about the Chili Bowl. What is the one thing that hit you or has hit you since you've been out there in Tulsa for this Chili Bowl this week? What's the biggest surprise, or you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Well, the extravagance of the event, its size and how it's run. I mean, this is a massive collaboration from a whole heap of people. Just the fact that you can get 274 cars in this building and run an efficient race meeting that runs to time and with great prepared tracks. I mean, this is unbelievable.
It,
I've seen nothing like this. It's like a slap to the face, to be honest. You walk in.
you're right, man. That track prep crew out there, they do a bang up job, taking care of that track and making sure it stays as consistent as possible. Now they've been moving around. They've been moving the line around on you guys this week and kind of putting you up high one night, down low another night, and have you had a chance to run both lines yet, or have you been stuck in one? And
yeah, I was quite lucky in my night. The fact that I had to run the C and the B main without transferring straight through kind of gave me the option. I ran the low line in our C main. That's kind of where the track was at, and it moved around. I mean, by the time the B main came around, we were running up on the cushion up against the wall. So I've had to learn a lot quicker than I expected. I mean, we've had absolute minimal laps here, and it puts you on your toes. That's for sure. But
now what you think?
All about.
What'd you think about being up on the cushion around that little bull ring there with that concrete wall and them little angles on the bottom? That gets a little hairy up there, don't it?
It does, no doubt. I got well acquainted with the wall last night. We touched it a few times, but it's hard to touch it, just not whack it.
Yeah, just kiss it off of it and use it. It's just a big cushion, right?
That's it. And, I've never even driven a midget before the Chili Bowl, so I've had to learn real quick, but I'm getting the hang of it. They're a lot of fun.
Is this your first time in a midget at all, period, or have you?
Yep, at all, period. I've never driven a midget before the Chili Bowl.
Well, if you got a few minutes here, or are you real busy? I'd like to ask you a few more questions, if that's all right.
No, I've got all the time in the world.
That'll work then. Let's talk about the midget then. You raced 410 wing sprints back home, and we all know 850, 900 horsepower cars, about 1,200 pounds, 1,100 pounds, and now you're going 400 horsepower and about 900 pounds.
Yeah.
What's been the biggest thing to adapt to or change to? You said you're learning things and adjusting, but what's been the biggest adjustment?
Pretty much the lack of stability without the wing. That's the obvious thing that I'm learning is that when I come throwing this car into the corner, there's nothing to hold me up. So they're very lively cars. If there's any words that I can use to explain it, it's lively. They're very lively on the gas, they're lively on the steering wheel, and very sensitive to adjustments we make. So I feel I'm adapting all right to the car. They're a lot of fun though. That's for sure.
They are a lot of fun. The horsepower to weight ratio is just tremendous in those cars. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
All right. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Alex. Go ahead.
No, just very lively in the front end. I mean, we're pulling wheel stands all the time.
Now, so okay, this is the first time you've actually run without a wing too? Is that the case also?
Back at home, we've run V6 wingless sprint cars. But like you said before, the power to weight ratio in these midgets is tenfold better than the wingless cars we run at home. So, if anything, I'd say that this is closer to my sprint car than it is to our wingless at home. So,
we'll have to
wingless experience, but
we'll have to figure out how to get you back over here and put you in a non-wing sprint car during USAC season.
I think that'd be a whole heap of fun.
Oh, I that's one of my favorite forms of racing, Alex. I really like. Actually, I make fun of Wes. He races a winged 410 sprint here in the States, and I tell him that wing's nothing but a rain flap, keeps rain out of his eyes. But yeah, it's just a little joke we got between the non-wing and the wing guys over here. So
yeah,
no harm.
Yeah, no, we get that at home.
Yeah, okay, no harm intended. So, do you ever race during winter nationals over there when the Australian and New Zealand, like what was going on a couple of weeks ago? Do you race when the Americans come over there? Do you race against them?
Yeah. Well, last week, Rico Abreu, I mean, he flew out from Australia a day after I did. We've been racing against him, Joey Saldana, and Cody Kinzer back at home. So yeah, we've had some big names out there, and I think we've been doing not too bad back at home either. Like, we've been making consistent top tens in our A mains back at home, and running wheel to wheel with the Americans, so it's been good.
It was a very competitive time over there this year. It really was. Now, what's it like, if you don't mind me asking, what's it like when Joey and the bigger names from the States come over there? What kind of attitude takes place? Is it a really heated rivalry, or I know we're all friends in the end. We're all racers, But
yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
What's the mindset like?
The mindset is kind of just to treat them like any other driver. You start treating them, you start labeling them with their big name, and it's going to intimidate you. We try and I try and race the track, race them just as if there's any other person, and not think about it too much. And that's just my opinion, though. Like, the more I think about a big name, the more it gets to my head. So
I agree.
My mindset for racing, I just treat them like any other person and try and treat it like any other race meeting.
I agree with you, Alex. I think as racers, I don't think we care who's in the seat of that car in front of us or behind us. I don't know. If they're behind us, we tend to think a little more, don't we? Man, hey, I wish you the best of luck, and we'll be keeping up with you and paying attention to what's going on Saturday night, and see how you can do through the alphabet soup. But have fun over here in the States and learn as much as you can. And we hope to see. I personally would like to see you back over here sometime soon and running again, man.
All right, man. I would jump at the chance. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Hey, you want to give anybody a shout out back home that might hear this?
Yeah. Just a shout out to all the people back at Sydney Speedway, all the people that have supported me over Facebook, and all my family.
All right, that'll work. And there you have it, folks.
Yep.
He's going to be running. You're welcome, Alex. Thanks a lot, man.